Hey guys, it's Miss O'Hara, and I'm going to show you how to make your cardboard loom for weaving with wire. So I've got my piece of cardboard, I've got my ruler, and I have a pencil. Now, your ruler has an inches side. You've probably used that before, but it also has a centimeter side. Centimeters are a little smaller, and we are going to mark the centimeter side. So I'm going to line up that first tick mark with the edge of my cardboard so that those are lined up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just to the 5, all on the marks. Now I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. The first tick mark, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I can be done with those. And now I need to grab my scissors. And with my scissors, I'm going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And turn it over. I'm going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now I'm done with my scissors. Okay. And now what I need is 2 pieces of wire. Okay, and I am going to warp my loom using wire. All right, so in order to warp a loom, I first need to tell you a story. This is the story of a little piece of wire who went out playing in his neighborhood one day, and he got thirsty. And so he went to his first neighbor's house, hooked in. Okay. You see, you've got a little tail back there. Not a big tail, just a little tail, okay? He went to that neighbor's house and he asked for a glass of water. And that neighbor was mean. And he yelled, "Get out of my house!" And the poor little piece of wire got scared and he ran across the street to the other neighbor. Hooked in there, okay? And that neighbor was mean and yelled, "Get out of my house!" Now, instead of going across the street, he's going to go next door. See? And that neighbor was mean and yelled, "Get out of my house." And then he ran across the street. Okay? And it's very important that there's no wire on the back. There's only wire on the front. All right? So now he went across the street. So he goes the next door and then across the street. And then he goes next door again, and oh no, we ran out of wire. Okay? It's very easy to solve. We're going to take that piece of wire, we're going to let it end on the back, and we're going to grab that second piece of wire, and we're going to, again, leave a little tail, and you're going to act like it's the first house again, and you're going to go across the street, and then next door, and then across the street. And then on the back, you're going to have these 2 pieces of wire. Just leave them alone. Don't worry about them, okay? We'll take care of them later. So on the front, it should look like a little guitar, and on the back should just be those 2 little pieces, okay? So now that you have all that done, it's time to weave, okay? Now, weaving back and forth is different than weaving in a circle, okay? So weaving back and forth, I'm still going to use the same pattern. Under, over, under, over, and under. And now I'm going to pull until there's just a little tail. I'm going to push it down to the bottom. Okay? Now here's the thing. I go back, I get to the end again, and see, I'm going to have to go back this way. All right? So this one went under, so now I'm going to go over. This one goes over, so I'm going to go under. This one goes under, so I'm going to go over. This one goes over, so I'm going to go under. And this one goes under, so I'm going to go over. All right? It's the opposite. And now I'm going to pull this until I get to the end. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to fix it a little bit. Okay? And it should look like this, pushed all the way down. Okay? And when I turn around, it's the same thing. go the opposite. Under, then over, under, over, under, and then I pull, and I push down. All right. So it's the under-over pattern, and if you're having any trouble, go ahead and watch the video again. If you watched the video a couple times and you're still having trouble, raise your hand, and I'll get there as quick as I can. Happy weaving, guys!